Hey guys, welcome back to the Gaming Droid and welcome back to the Droid Gets Hexxed. I'm sorry that I'm doing an after commentary for this guys, but my sound file got corrupted. So as you can see, I've done some more work on my house. I've got a pavia lintel and brick ends, I've got a couple of windows and everything's all set up. Inside I've got my cupboards, I've got pressure plates on the inside but not on the outside, so I don't have monster issues. I know there are monster free pressure plates guys, but I like just right clicking to open a door and then as you walk through the pressure plate closes it behind you so you don't have to worry. I've got my cupboard set up and I've got my tinker table workshop set up. I do want to build a hammer next, but I can't build a hammer because I don't have the tool forge, I only have the tool station. So what I have to do is, rather than smelt up what would it be, 36 iron ore and then turning it into blocks to make a tool forge, I'm going to have to build a smeltery. Now I need sand, gravel and clay. There's a river down this side of the place I've settled and you can usually find clay at the bottom of the river. So off I pop to have a little hunt for some clay. I've doubled the speed guys so it doesn't take too long watching this strange little after commentary video. The sound file for both my audio from game and my audio from the speaker, from the microphone got corrupted. So I managed to find some clay at the bottom of the river, which gives me what I need, and the next thing I need to gather up once I've gotten plenty of clay, and the advantage with clay is it's 4 to 1, so you don't actually need that much clay even though it's a lot rarer than sand and gravel. But once I've got all the clay, which is an odd little thing, I'll be able to build a smeltery. And what you need to do guys is mix sand, clay and gravel and you end up with grout. You cook the grout up to get seared bricks and then you use those to build the smeltery. Once you've made some seared bricks and you've made your first bit of sort of seared brickery, you should be able to get your smelting book. Now the basic instructions for how to build it you can get from the More Items mod or from the book that comes with it, the second book, because that does give you basic instructions on how to build a smeltery. There you go, it's shapeless crafting so it doesn't matter where you put the 3, and I've started cooking it up. But I need more, looks like I need more gravel, but I seem to remember that I needed a lot more sand, needed more gravel. Yeah, I do need more gravel. So once that's all set to cook, I'm probably going to go and hunt for my gravel. Ah, yes, I'm sorting out all of my boxes. I put my construction elements in this side. I found out something interesting, guys. If you build, I think it's birchwood half blocks and then cut them in this particular version of the mod, they turn into sakura half blocks, which was random and weird, bright pink ones, which was a bit weird. But as you can see guys, just hacking away. This is all iron gravel, and that's great because it means I've got some extra iron. And then I went hunting for more sand and clay and bits and pieces. There's some more clay. One of the difficult things with the smeltery is that the smallest one you can build takes an awful lot to build because you have to build the base layer, you have to build all the specialist bits and pieces. But once you've built the basic one, which can take 9 blocks and therefore make you 18 of any particular bar per smelting, you can actually build it up quite cheaply because you only need one more layer and it increases it by 9, so you can have another 9 blocks and another 9 blocks. I have tried building forges that are 4x4 and 6x6 and things to see if you can actually build a bigger base, but so far I haven't had any luck with that. I do like to sleep through the night in Minecraft because at the moment I haven't bothered turning on keep inventory. I haven't put on keep inventory because I don't want to cheat in a way. I do feel slightly like keep inventory is a little bit of cheating, but hunting down my stuff after a creeper's blown me up is not fun. So as you can see, I've got 9 blocks together, which is the base of a smeltery, and I've got the smeltery control, which is the next section I need. But I still need to build the walls of my smeltery, which means I need more gravel, more sand, and more clay. I've got the clay, I've got the sand, but I don't have the gravel. Now I've decided that I'm going to set out to the temple that's just north because that had a lot of gravel in it, but I've also decided that I'm going to build a bucket before I go, because I'll have the advantage when I build a bucket of being able to pick up the lava that is at the temple, and the smeltery is run off lava, it's not run off coal, so I'm going to use that to build up. Now I've started using some of my sand to make glass. The reason for that is you need glass for tanks and for your lava storage container. The tanks can be used to store lava or liquid metal. You need one lava storage container which allows you to store, or which allows you to put lava in for you to use. So that links with the control unit and lets you use the lava. But the tanks and the glass that's made with seared bricks can be used for storing liquid metal if you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig, or I'm going to climb all the way up, and I'm going to try and get the lava out without killing myself. Now there were 4 source blocks of lava when I uncovered this place, but because I filled in the source blocks, what actually happened was I reduced it down to 2 source blocks of lava. Now as you can see, this kind of little mini temple is a great place to get loads and loads of gravel, which is what I need. I do make a slight mistake later on, but I'll let you enjoy that for my own stupidity. Lots and lots of flint, which is odd because flint's normally I usually normally have a difficulty collecting lots of flint, and this clay just turns into flint, and I actually want the gravel. This gravel turns into flint, and I actually want the gravel. Now you see, I should be smart here and not do that, but I should have known what was coming. If I'd thought about it for 5 seconds, I would have known what was coming. And back I go. I've actually found that when you die in Hexxit, you can throw your items a lot. It seems to me, at least, that you throw your items a lot further sometimes than you do in normal Minecraft. It seems to me that you can throw your items a good distance, whereas in normal Minecraft they seem to stay closer. Keep my smeltery book. And dig up some bricks so that I can stop the lava, because I don't want to waste my gravel on it. I mean, the smeltery is the Hexxit version of things like pulverizers and macerators, because it doubles the value of whatever ore it is you are using, which is quite good. Double value ore is always something that you should go for. It does mean that you have to smelt out whatever it is to get ingots, but you can use a smelting basin to make a block which will give you 9 ingots. A lot of people make ingot patterns and smelt out individual ingots, but it's much quicker and easier just to smelt out 9 ingots. I mean, I know if you've got less than 9 ingots you can't smelt out a full block, but you can smelt out a block if you've got 9 or more. It's good to have 1 ingot pattern, but I've seen some people use 5 or 6 ingot patterns to make a kind of ingot production zone where you produce lots of ingots on forge tables, but I just think it's much better just to add a couple of extra ores so that you've got 9. You should only ever really need to siphon off the single extra. So if you put 5 ores in and it gives you 10 ingots, you should only really need 1 ingot pattern to siphon off the single extra ingot, and you can make 9 ingots by turning the remaining 9 ingots into a block. But that's my opinion. Other people, it's Minecraft, do what you want, really. So guys, we're coming towards the end. I've got enough clay, enough gravel, enough sand to make seared bricks for my smeltery. So in the next episode what we're going to do is we're going to be having a look at me making the smeltery. I'm going to have a look at the basic form of making a smeltery, and then later on we'll be building up the smeltery building around it. I don't know what happened with my sound file, guys. It just turned into a load of beeping and whistling and static and God knows what else. My sound file just turned into mush. So I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching.